What's up, everyone?
Hey guys, if you're looking to level up your partnering skills, then you need to add this drill into your West Coast swing practice.
So what we do often to communicate between the two of us is using the pitch, right? So if we're in front of each other, if I tell to Nicole, for example, I want to pitch forward, we are going towards the compression. If I'm going backwards, we're going towards the tension. And I can decide how quick this is gonna be or how slow this is gonna be and how long I'm gonna stay here until I push back towards the stretch, right? So it is something we use a lot to make sure we are first visually connected.
Yes, this is what we actually refer to as the mirror game, right? And if you don't know what the mirror game is, then you've been in a hole for your entire life. So the mirror game is essentially making sure that someone's the leader, someone's the follower, and that one of them is following that person that is guiding in the motion. Now, in West Coast swing, we tend to utilize the mirror in specific areas of the body. So when you're generating motion, we don't technically want to generate motion from just the hand. You can, but in West Coast swing, a majority of our movement is generated in this general area.
Yeah. So what you can do, and you can take your partner just to practice that, doing some steps of West Coast swing, if we do a sugar push, I can decide, just to show you a base, we have the 2 transitioning, and the 3, and the 4 transition towards stretch, and the 5, and the 6. So the first rule is every even count is where I'm gonna create most of my transition from stretch to compression, yeah? Now, I can decide to stay longer, or I can decide to accelerate if I want to, right?
My job is to stay with him, even when he changes his timing.
So if I do a boom, pam, a 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I extended here my compression. I used my pitch to make sure my foot understood where I was and how long I wanted to take.
And he didn't tell me that beforehand. So
I
the goal, no, yeah, he didn't. So the goal is to be able to make sure that leaders, your body is clear enough in deciding which direction we're going in. So you're utilizing this area to basically create the pitch and tell me if we're compressing or if we're going into tension, if we are moving or staying in place.
Yeah, and also followers, knowing that you need to not anticipate what we're doing. You need to be really reactive though, meaning that if I decide to go forward to take an angle, then to come back, I can decide how quick this is gonna be, right? And it can look a lot on your own if you're not connecting, right? Because as soon as we connect, it does make sense. If we do a 1 and a 2, if I stay, if I want to actually accelerate to then come back, like I'm really using my back and making sure this is clear about where we're going. This is how we also use acceleration, deceleration to not only use the arms, but make sure the body will also find the counter.
Yeah, anything that he wants my body to do, he has to put it in his body first. That's how it works.
All right, so we're gonna show it to you with music, just making sure the pitch is clear and try to look for the little subtleties, how we accelerate, decelerate, and communicate with each other.
Yes. Thank you everybody for joining us for today's West Coast swing lesson. We hope that that gave you some good materials and solid tools to be able to take home and be able to improve your dancing. Remember, everything that we have here is completely free because we believe that good dance education should be available to everybody.
But now, if you're ready to take your dancing to the next level and deep dive into technique and get full structure classes, you can join our online classes program. We have a full library waiting just for you.
Yes, you can check that out at tbonicole.com, or we'll also link it down in the description below. Whether you're just starting out or you're looking to refine your skills in West Coast swing, we have a path curated just for you, so go check it out.
For now, keep dancing, keep pushing, keep enjoying, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.